What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're just hanging out. We're on the 72 volt BBS02. This is the 02. It's a 750 watt Bafang mid-drive. We've got this thing on a 72 volt battery with a Phaserunner V6 L10 controller. We're just taking out, this is the maiden voyage. The maiden voyage. Who knows what's gonna happen? So this bike, I made a previous video where this was a 52 volt bike on the BBS02, and so we got it on 72 volts now with a new controller. It's still a little bit flaky, a little bit questionable, a little bit jerky, but I've got it to the point where I can take it out for a ride, and it's a beautiful day out. All the snow has melted here in Wisconsin. So we're gonna take it for a ride. We're taking it for a ride. So I haven't changed really anything about this bike. The drivetrain is the same as it was before. Right, the motor, same motor. I put some more grease in it. But same motor, same bike, same brakes. All right, let's take it for a spin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We have another camera down here so we can see what's happening with the shifter as we're going. So let's see, is this GoPro on? Yeah, so let's turn this on. Are we recording there? All right, so we just started that one. Now let's go, guys. Let's ride it. It's feeling good. So I only had one little weird issue. I'm just pedaling right now. I had one weird issue where I'm getting this speed signal and I don't know where it's coming. I don't know where it's coming from, the speed signal, but it's like I have my wheel speed sensor installed on the bike and hooked up to everything, and it should be working. I don't know, I guess we're going too slow right now for it to be working. Or is the magnet? But yeah, so like I don't know, I'm getting a wheel speed signal coming from somewhere, and I don't know where it's coming from, but it's confusing my cycle analyst, and it thinks it's going like 100 miles an hour. So what I had to do is I had to go into my cycle analyst and set the wheel diameter to 1 millimeter so that I can get this thing to move. Otherwise it thought it was going like 100 miles an hour and it was cutting out. So if anybody has any idea where that phantom speed signal might be coming from, I have no idea, because I have a thermistor wired up inside of the motor, and then the speed signal is wired to my speed sensor, so I don't know. But all right, so let's go. I want to get the speedometer on my phone up so that we can see how fast we're going here, because I need to figure out how fast each gear can get going on 72 volts. And this speedometer app always has this ad right at the beginning. Okay, so let's see, how fast can we get this puppy going? So first gear is going about 22 miles an hour. Oh. Second's going about 28, 29, 30. Wow, that's more fun. It's a lot more fun. Oh, that's a lot more fun than 48 volts. So we have it set to 2,000 watts max, shift into third. All right, here we go. We're going 30 miles an hour, 33, 34 on the sidewalk. Motor's at 37C, going up quick. Shifting down to first. Crossing the road. Oh! Man, it's been a while since I rode this bike. Look at the front wheel. Look how bad that looks. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, we're getting a weird noise. Oh, what's that? What is that noise? Is that the motor? I don't know what that noise is, boys. I'm scared. I'm just pedaling right now with no motor power. The noise stopped. I heard that noise when I was getting this bike set up. I'm gonna downshift it. Oh. Weird. I don't know. Oh. What is that noise? I heard that noise when I was testing it in the stand, but I don't know what that is. Oh wow. Oh, my throttle is kind of sticking. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if that's is that the clutch in the motor or what is that? I don't know what that noise is. Hey. I don't want to make any crazy noises around people on the bike path out here. So I've got this thing set to 2,000 watts and it's moving pretty good. It's at 40C, the motor. Oh. Man, this is pretty fun. I don't have a shift sensor, we're just raw dogging it. My throttle keeps sticking. I don't know. Does anybody know? What should I do about a sticky throttle? What happened in there? Let's check the wheelie ability. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't have any field weakening turned on. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that on this one. I'm testing it at 25 amps first. That's what this motor is stock, is 25 amps, but it's on 48 volts. It's working pretty good though, like, it's working pretty good. All right, so I'm feeling confident enough to take this thing on a bike ride. So let's go for a ride and see what happens. We're gonna take this thing down a hill. So far we got going 34 miles an hour down that one sidewalk. Oh, let's see what we get now. Here we go. Oh, second gear, third gear. Goes about 34. Fourth gear. '41. Fifth gear. '45. Now we're in sixth gear, boys. Holy shit. That was sketchy. We were just going 50 miles an hour with the BBS02. Should probably downshift it. It's making that noise again. I don't know what that is. Man, this thing was just absolutely cruising. Like, that was nuts. It got really hot though. It says it's at 50 C. It's cooling down though. Yeah. What is that noise? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh. Huh. I'm gonna pull in here and try and see what that noise is. What is that? Motor's at 47C. This GoPro is still going. It's got 52% of its stuff left. The motor doesn't feel hot at all. It says it's 45C. We got going 49 miles an hour down the hill. That was crazy. All right, so let me hit the throttle, and we're in first gear. Let's hit the throttle and see what noise it's making. I think that might be the clutch in the BBS HD, and it's just louder because the chainring is spinning so fast. I don't know. When I was testing it in the stand, it seemed like it would make that noise if it got going like a certain speed. I don't know. We're just gonna keep going because I don't hear it right now, but now I hear it. Huh. Motor's down to 43C. Oh, what just happened? Oh. It heats up pretty quick. much of a blinker there. So the motor is at, it got too hot going up that hill. We gotta let it chill out for a minute. What's that noise? That is terrible. I'm sick of listening to that. I should have brought my tablet so I could program this a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna hang out for a second. What does this feel like? It doesn't even, well, I guess. It kinda, I can feel some heat on it now. Is that what that noise is? I don't know. Well, I guess maybe I'll just pedal it gently for a while and we'll see if we can't let it cool down a little bit. God, I don't like that noise. I think it could actually be the chain because the chain line isn't very straight. I'll probably have to rearrange the cogs on this cassette a little bit. I don't think I need all these gears. So let's get the ambient temperature here. So what is it? So it says 56 degrees out. Is the GoPro still going? Yeah? Alright, sweet. And now going back here. That's a weird noise. I didn't hear it at the beginning when I was riding it. I'm gonna go into my cycle analyst and change the temperature thresholds a little bit. Oops, we don't want to do that. So let's go in here. So we're going to the setup temp sensor, and it's going to be threshold temperature. I'm going to set it to maybe like 65, and then max temp. Max temp I'll set to 70, So after 65 degrees C on the motor windings, it'll start throttling, and when it gets to 70 C on the motor windings, it should just like totally cut power. So I've got it in third gear. We're going down a hill pretty fast here. The temperature of the motor is heating up crazily. Yikes. Oh. We're gonna be doing a lot of pit stops on this bike. So I wonder, what is that noise? That doesn't sound good. We're at 69C. I might have to Google that, I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT. What temp can hey, everybody's outside today. Oh man, that is a... So part of that noise is the hub of the back wheel, and then part of the noise is the clutch and the BBS02. Man. Let's test the BBS02's ability to handle traffic. got up to 64C. Let's go down by the river. This guy doesn't have a turn signal on. Man, nobody's got a turn signal on today. My goodness. What is that noise? It's really loud. This thing sounds like a C/C. What is going on here? It's just pedal. Oh, oh, oh. What is this guy doing? Like, what is this guy doing? This? I'm pedaling because the motor's at 85C. We gotta let this cool down for a second. I wanna see what this feels like. It says 77C right now. I don't know, I felt it hotter than that before, even when it was on stock, so I think I'm gonna up the temperature a little bit. So let's see here. Temp sensor. So the temp threshold is 85. I'm gonna change it to 95. And then the max temp, I'm gonna make 100. All right. So another thing that could be making noise, like I said, is like the chain line isn't exactly straight. I don't know. What is that? When I get it up in that third gear, man, it's really heating up. 90. I think I might have to experiment with a little field weakening. I don't know. I mean, field weakening would just make it hotter, but if it was spinning a little bit faster, I could keep it in first gear longer and maybe I wouldn't need to shift as many gears. Because right now it seems like first gear it'll go up to about 20 or something, and then the second gear gets going up to about 30. So that's a lot better than it was on stock, because on stock in my first gear I could get going about 11 miles an hour, and I would have to shift about 6 times to get this thing going 28 miles an hour. So now it accelerates a lot faster. But I'm wondering if I should try some field weakening just so that it could go a little bit faster in each gear, and then we wouldn't have to shift as much. What's up?
You all good?
I'm all good. Just doing a video. Thanks, man. So it's fun though. I mean, as long as you can see the temperature and have it configured so that it's not gonna overheat, like to the point where it damages something. I still have the temperature set really conservatively. So I'm just gonna keep bumping it up. It sounds like a CYC or something. This is crazy. When I put it in that third gear though, it just starts heating up like crazy. This bike just feels like it rolls, man. Like even when I'm not giving it any power, this thing is just rolling. Like I'm rolling up the hill. So the motor is at 86. It was nice of that. See, it doesn't even feel hot. So when it's at 86 inside of it, like it doesn't even feel hot on the outside. We're just gonna have to keep bumping that up. So it seems like the 72 volt BBS02 is louder than the BBS HD. I mean, I guess the BBS02 is always kind of louder than the HD. We should make sure that my GoPro is still going. Oh yeah, but it needs a new battery. We better... We're gonna stop right here, put a new GoPro battery in. Let's go. Let's ride the bike. It's making some noise. I don't know if it's the... I think it's just the clutch and the BBS02. Maybe I can grease that thing up. It's really loud on this bridge. You probably can't hear it. We're doing 2,000 watts max. Motor temperature is steadily increasing. 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. We're gonna get the speedometer on my phone again. I've got the motor threshold temp at like 95 and it cuts off at 100 C. I'm still playing around with the motor temps. Sounds absolutely crazy. Motor's at 94 C. It's cutting off. I'm pretty sure I've felt it warmer than that before, so I don't know. I think we can keep bumping the motor temp up a little bit. It's heating up pretty good at this point. It sounds like it's getting worse. Like, what is the deal with that? I don't hear it at all when I'm not using the motor. Or maybe I do. I think that's the chain. Huh. It's really hot though. I'm still getting used to that. This thing gets a lot hotter than the O2 or than the HD. We might have to turn the temperature up a little bit on this thing, like, because I put the thermistor on the motor winding, so I think I can use a lot higher temperature for the threshold. Let's see. In my BBS HD, it's an ambient air temperature, So that reacts slower, and it's going to be a lower temperature than like right on the motor windings. So let's see here. So ChatGPT says most electric motor windings are designed to withstand temperatures up to around 155. So we're just going to say they're Chinese windings, so it's probably less than that. So I'm going to say, let's make the thresh like 115, and then I'll cut it off at 120. This thing is so loud. It's like a CYC, except I only had to pay $350. Man, that thing gets hot quick when you're in that third gear. What does it say? It's at 105 already? Jeez. That's crazy. What does that feel like? Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like getting hotter as I'm holding it. You can kind of feel the temperature coming out. I'm gonna turn the power down, 1500 watts. Maybe let's try it. Let's just do let's do 889 watts. We'll see if we can keep going at like, let's just do 1,000. So before I was doing 2,000 watts. So this is 1,100 watts. So let's try this. Oh! It's even louder. Whoa. How does that work? That noise is louder when I turn the power down. Ooh, is that bad? I'm gonna double check and make sure that that is right. That's weird. Why would it be louder when you turn the power down? Like, let's see. Huh. I think the noise might just be getting louder. Man, that is weird. I'm getting a little bit scared. Seems like it's getting louder and louder. What if I just turn it way down, like 200 watts? Why is that so loud? That's crazy. Is there something like rubbing? What is going on? Man, that is whack. It's trying to do this freewheeling, huh? Man, that is weird. Oh, my throttle. I think there's something messed up about this throttle, man. Oh, there we go. Huh. This is scaring me. Was it always that loud? I don't know. I don't think so. Man, that is crazy. It's like scary. I don't want to scare people. This bike is really easy to pedal. So let's see here. Alright, well, it's still pedaling. That's the good thing about electric bikes. So let me know, guys, what do you think? I think we might have the peanut butter gears, because I think we might have the peanut butter gears, because now when I try to give it power, it's like stuck. I hear like a oh jeez. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that anymore. So what do you guys think? What happened? I had it set to 2000 watts, 75 phase amps. It was 25 amps max, so 2000 watts max. I mean, it's not a whole lot more than stock. I didn't like full throttle a long ways or anything, really. I don't know. Maybe it was when I went down that hill 50 miles an hour. I don't know. I'll have to review the footage and watch it with you guys, and then together we can figure out what happened to the 72 volt BBS02. So thanks for watching, guys. I made the call of shame. Hopefully they're almost here, and we're gonna open this motor up and see what happened. Peace out. Thanks for watching. 49 miles an hour max speed, 18 miles. Bye-bye.